Hi, I'm Sonia Choquette. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and if you're new, I'm really happy to have you here. Today I'm going to talk about how to connect more with your spirit guides. But before I do, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because every week I bring some super practical tools that'll make your life more creative, more intuitive, more connected, more supported by guides, and a lot more magical. Now today we're going to talk about spirit guides. Now here's the deal. Whenever I talk about spirit guides, people want to know, who are they? What are their names? Where do they come from? How many do I have? What do they do for me? How can I call them? Fair. And I actually wrote a book called Ask Your Guides, which answers all of that. But here's what's important to know. I don't care if you have 1,000 spirit guides. The key is you have to be guidable. How guidable are you? So that's what I want to talk about today, is to help you be more guidable. So think about it when you ask friends to maybe give you some help or advice if you're struggling. If you ask for advice anywhere or from anyone, do you actually take it? Or are you just complaining and downloading, and when people give you advice, you don't even hear it? Yeah, I know. Let me tell you more of my misery. Well, believe me, it's no different with your guides. They are sitting around talking to one another saying, did anybody listen to you today? Nope. Anybody listen to you? Not at all. So you've got to be self-aware. Are you actually willing to receive guidance? And you know what that means? Doing something different than what you're normally doing. What most people say is, I want guidance, but what they mean is they want everybody, including the universe, to agree with me. I want my way is the only way, and that's what I want to hear. That's not guidance. So you have to make yourself somewhat receptive to considering other than your own approach to life, because that's what guidance is. Guidance is that nudge from spirit that's going to say, don't do that, when everything inside your ego is going to say, absolutely, I'm going to do that. Now, just to have a little evidence that perhaps you've already been guided but ignored it, have you ever had an intuition or a feeling or a gut, a hunch, and sense that you shouldn't do something, and you did it anyway? When you were guided, but you had the choice to listen or not. Have you ever had the sense or the inclination that you should avoid something or even risk something and try something, and you didn't do it? Well, you got guidance. But guidance is only half of the benefit. The second part is you have to take the guidance and act on it. So, how available are you to doing something new? That's the key to being guidable. Your guides are all on standby, ready, willing, and able to help. But if you are like, la, I can't hear you, tell me what I want to hear, it's wasted. So, gotta quiet your mind down, because your mind is the noisy part of your brain that I call your barking dog brain, your ego brain that doesn't want to hear anybody's input. So how do you calm your mind down? There's a lot of ways. Here's a good way, and it works really fast. Take a shower. Just dump water on your head for a few minutes and just clear your thoughts, clear your energy field. Just wash that right out of your head and hair, and then sit quietly, breathing, and just ask your spirit, your own spirit, and the help of the universe after the shower to inspire you, which means call the spirit in, to inspire you to move in the best direction with whatever you're concerned with. So taking a shower really stops that figure out, going round and round obsession that interferes with receiving guidance. Another thing that helps you receive guidance, become more guidable, is distraction. So get involved with something like really involved with doing something. Do your laundry, iron your clothes, clean your drawers, organize the silverware, clean out the closets. Something that takes your mind off the issue and off of obsessing and thinking. Some task that involves full attention quiets your mind. And often in the process of doing that, very often, boom, guidance drops in. You get the aha. You get the bright idea. You get the feeling. Now, back to guides. They don't show up like Elvis with a candygram, okay? It's not going to be like a boom apparition in the room, and thank God he'll pass out from fear. If that happened, you wouldn't recover. It's so subtle. It's going to be like a brush on a cheek. It's going to be like a whisper. It's going to be an idea that drops in that you were not thinking of or hadn't considered. And the way you know it's guidance is it sticks. It feels like a good idea. It feels is the key word here. It feels like you're being helped. It feels like you're being supported or you're being instructed in some way that will be beneficial. And here's another thing that tells you it's guidance. It often is exactly the opposite of what you may normally do. Exactly the opposite. For example, I was having quite the struggle with a person that had been in my life, and no matter what conversation we had, it went south. So I really was frustrated because it wasn't being heard, and this was a family member, so it wasn't like someone I could just blow off, although I was tempted to. But my guidance when I was busy ironing my clothes said, just wait. Just wait. They'll come back. That person will come back. Just be patient, be quiet, wait. That's another way guides talk to you. They don't give you a whole, hello, this is your guide, beaming in on you, get your notebook, I'm going to tell you what to do. It doesn't work that way, okay? It usually comes in one or two words. Wait. Well, I did wait, but I waited for 3 months, wait. But every time I thought about reapproaching this relationship, wait. Eventually, the person that I was having difficulty with did reach out to me and said, I'm really missing you. I'm really sorry for our difficulties. Can we talk? Can we get together? Yes. Because if I had been knocking on that door before that person was available and I didn't wait because I was impatient and wanted to take charge and give my, 2 cents worth, it would have only made it worse. So, guidance tells you to do things you're not inclined to otherwise do. So that's super important. The other thing is stop talking about your problems. If you want guidance, you have to be quiet. Stop talking about your problem for 1 day or 2 days. Don't talk about it. Because if you're so preoccupied with the problem, you can't hear the solution. Know that your guides will help you when you're done completely obsessing about the problem. This is really tough. If you're talking about the problem, you're not ready for the solution. You're just not. So when you're done with it, when you're ready for a solution, when you are guidable, make the decision that I'm going to have some self-control and some self-discipline. I'm not going to talk about it. If someone asks me how you are, I'm going to say, you know what, I'm okay today. Don't say fine, because fine is sort of a brain-numbing statement. Just say, I'm okay. In this moment, I'm okay. I'm okay right now. Because the truth is, if you can speak, you are okay right now. If you're on a ventilator or something, even if your heart's beating, part of you's still okay right now. But stop talking about the problem. Now, this is the most obvious of all. Ask for guidance. You're not going to get it unless you invite it in. Any advice unwanted, unasked for is wasted. You know that. When you give advice to someone who isn't really asking for it, you've wasted your breath, you've wasted your energy. Well, your guides feel the same way. If you really want guidance, you have to be in the mental state of mind to receive it. And the only way to actually demonstrate that that's true is you have to ask for it. And then Final thing, say thank you. Thank you for helping me. I believe you'll get guidance assurance if you say thank you in advance. I need guidance for this. Thank you for helping me. I trust fully that I will be guided. You say thank you in advance. That is your commitment to receiving guidance and your statement, I'm open to this. I'm paying attention. I have a ton of help in my book, Ask Your Guides. The whole book is about it. If you're a reader, get the book. If you're not a reader, listen to the audio. It's just as good. If anything, it might even be better. I even have an Ask Your Guides online course. I have tons of help on my webpage, or on my homepage at soniachoquette.com. But for now, here are your tools. Be guidable. Be quiet. Listen. Ask for help. Stop talking. Quiet yourself. These are the tools. Get busy. Distract. Then the guidance comes in. It always will. You have so much, but you have to make yourself available. So try these tools. I'm sure you'll get pretty quick results. And again, thanks for tuning in, and do subscribe. Leave a comment. I look forward to reading about that, and I'm happy you're here. I'll see you again next week. All my love.